My first rental house in Nairobi was a single room in a slummish environment. It was an old, dilapidated building at a riverbank. The house was permanently cold. And so, because I didn't have a mattress, what I would do is, first of all, spread polythene on the floor before putting my old, dingy, foolscap-like mattress, which I inherited from a friend. There was no network or Wi-Fi or internet in the house. And so the moment I entered the house, communication is not part of my vocabulary. I didn't allow anyone to visit me in that house, except for my cousin, with whom we understood one another, who got a job in Nairobi and he had to come and stay with me tentatively. He came and he couldn't bear the situation, so he suggested that we get a bed sitter in a cleaner environment, and of course, he was to contribute the lion's share of the rent. After a while, he got transferred out of Nairobi, and so I remained with two options. Either to remain in this house and cause drama with the landlord every end month, or to go back to the slummish environment, which was logical anyway, because I couldn't afford this. But my logics advised me to go, but my heart told me enough is enough. And so I remember getting hungry. I told God, no matter what's happening, I'm not going to live in the squalor anymore. And you know, somehow I managed to pay this rent, and that is how I broke the barrier of the slummish environment. There are some barriers that you can never break with logics. You have to make up your mind and get angry and say to yourself, enough is enough. This situation has to change now. There are so many people who have dated for too long without getting married for fear of being unable to cater for the upkeep. There are so many people who have a conviction that they need to resign from their job and start their own company, but the fear of unknown has kept them hostage. There are so many people who have the money for the first semester, but the fear of how to get the subsequent school fee has stopped them from going to school. There are so many people who would like to build a house. They have the money for the foundation, but the fear of how to get the money to finish the house has strangled their vision. It is until you make up your mind. If you don't make up your mind and say enough is enough, you can end up mortgaging your vision for fear. Now, someone described fear as an acronym of false evidence of appearing real. Fear is being sure that the negative will happen. What if you try and succeed? Why can't you just develop that attitude and give it a trial? There is no single day you will have everything you need to do what you want to do. Start with what you have and get what you need. Break that barrier.